Hello to anyone who's in, or
Yep,
I don't know, generally. I'll do a bit of sharing.
definitely. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone that's watching it back, not live. We hope everyone's good and well. Just going to do a little sharing, and if you do that too, that'd be great. Share this along. And in comments, please join along. We're looking at movies, aren't we, Annette?
We are.
Yep. And I'll be honest with you, it's a subject where we could do this live quite a few times on movies, because sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of times. Hi, Nigel. How you doing? As we're going along, let us know what movies have stuck in your mind for any reason. Obviously, paranormal, supernatural, any of them, but any film. Nicholas Smith, hello.
Hello, Nicholas.
But yeah, movies. They inspire humans to create the thing that they've imagined. They also deliver messages, and they're very important. So I'm just going to share this. There we go. Right, here we go.
I wish there was just one button that you could share, just go bump and it went off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be like.
Yeah. I suppose if they made it too easy, there'd be a lot of spam sharing too. But yeah, just let us know in comments what your standout movies are, or any that have led you to do something differently, or anything like that. For instance, I mean, I do a lot of things in paranormal.
Thanks, Nicola.
Yeah, thank you. And I'll watch a film, and it might reference a book, and I'll think, oh, is it real? I'll look it up, find out it is real or not, or whatever, and then start digging into it. If it isn't real, that can sometimes be even better, because I look at what made the writer make this up. How did he fill it? Where did he come up with this from? And you'll usually find some kind of truth from these films. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to give some examples, and talk about movies and things like that. How you doing, Annette?
I'm good. To you, John?
Yeah, thank you. Just a nice busy day, so
yeah,
it's always good. Yes, definitely. Yep.
That's life.
So yeah, and also before we get into movies and subject for tonight, we do have we would like to mention an upcoming live, aren't we, Annette?
Yeah, it's for next Friday, and it's a tribute from Simply Spooker.
Yep.
About Bride Ober.
Yeah, because Bryce sadly passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd like to mention that tribute live. And it's up for everyone to tune in. And we'll be sharing it on his platforms. And
I'd like to mention as well, there's also a tribute post going up on Bry's group, Greeting Spirits, as well. So if anyone would like to go over there and put a tribute into him, then please do it.
Please. Yeah, definitely feel welcome to do that. Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Because he passed away, bless him. So if you could do that, that would be great. And there'll be that tribute live coming up too. And so be great to see everyone there.
Yeah, well,
yeah. So yeah, it's So tonight's subject, that's it's movies, isn't it, Annette?
Yeah.
I don't know about you. The first movie I remember watching, I was probably 6, and I watched Evil Dead. My dad's movie, VHS tape.
Oh God, yeah,
VHS tape. And if you watch the first Evil Dead in the 80s,
I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, that's scary stuff back then. I mean, you watch it now, you think, wow, a bit cheesy. But it was great. I watched it. It was scary. I think that set me on a path of watching horror. I love horror and thrillers, supernatural stuff. Well, I love those films. But yeah, the Evil Dead, I think one of them were even took away from hello, how you doing?
Hello.
The Mark Joe shows. How you doing? Let us know what movies have inspired you, made you do things, or you've enjoyed. So yeah, my first movie, Evil Dead, and then not far after that, it were Freddy Krueger, number 3. And there's one scene that's marked my brain forever, and it's the one where Freddy's guiding this guy off the top of an asylum roof with his veins, and he's guiding him off the roof like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah. 6-year-old John. That is how. That's what I remember watching.
See, we go back years to my like youth, because I'm a lot older than you are. It was Hammer House of Horror.
I love those movies. Yeah,
and all that lot. They were like my childhood films that we used to watch.
Yeah, I mean, do you remember? Like, I don't actually know when Exorcist came out, but
when was it? I can't remember.
Yeah, because I know my mum talks about it, and my auntie, because they went to the cinema and they said it was terrifying, absolutely terrifying.
Now it's just laughable, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it.
That you see now, I can understand it, because if we'd have seen it when we were younger, it would have been bad. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's Joanne Stewart. How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing? So yeah, I mean, when it comes to movies, I was looking at some at first ever movies. And the first motion picture film is considered to be one what was recorded in Leeds, round a Hay Garden scene. Recorded in Leeds, England. I found that quite surprising, to be fair. It's only 2.1 seconds long.
Oh, right.
Don't know if you can call it a film, but that's what it's classed as, because it in end it was a motion picture. So, but interestingly enough, the first full length feature film is El Inferno. So it follows Dante going through 9 circles of hell, because he's been blocked by 3 beasts from getting onto the hill. The hill. He's getting stopped by these 3 beasts, so he gets guided, and that was 1911. That film. Now, I find that amazing because there's been those films out recently, Art the Clown, Terrifiers.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean, at first, even I thought, right, this seems like just an all-out blood guts gore fest, right? But I looked into it, people what made it, and it's inspired from a demon that's escaped the 9 circles of hell.
Right.
And even they referenced El Inferno, that one of the first ever movies made. There's a lot more thought behind those Terrifier films than what you think.
Oh,
and
yeah.
When it comes to a gore fest, these ancient demons, that is what they do. If you let them out in this world, that's what you're going to expect, because that's what they do. That's what they do down there. It's what they want to do up here. So they're really good movies. I'm not sure if you've seen those or not.
Do you know, the name rings a bell.
Yeah,
they're from way back, aren't they?
They've come out with one. They came out with one last year, and it's the black and white masked clown with like black round eyes, white.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking.
Yeah,
there's probably something way back that I've watched, but I'm useless.
Yeah.
I mean, I've sat up to watch. I love the Thing.
Oh, the Thing.
That just freaks me out. That does.
Yeah.
But I can remember sitting up one night. I thought, you know what, that's on later on, so I'll sit up and watch it. So I sat up and waited for it, and it turned out to be the really old one, and it looks like a bloke. It looks like a vegetable bloke and around made of veg. I thought, well, that's just great. That I've sat up all night waiting for this.
Yeah. Hi, Robert. How you doing?
Hi, Robert.
Let us know what films stand out for you, and any that's like stuck with you, kind of thing. Like Annette was just saying, she likes the Thing.
They're doing a new one.
What do you think? Some people don't like it when they remaster or when they make a new version. I like it because I can watch the old one and I can watch the new one as well, mate. And
I can only imagine how 10 times worse with the things that they can do now. What it's going to be.
Oh yeah. Like, is it the one called The Blob?
The Blob.
Yeah. It was just literally like someone's got a blob of plasticine, picked it up, and then they dropped it in North Pole. Graphics are terrible, but I watched that, and at the time, I was like, "Wow!"
Yeah.
And but they remake these films, and like you said, the stuff they can do with them, it's
I think
amazing.
The worst ones are, and I'm not the first two is that the one with Pinhead.
Oh yeah, I love those.
You know what? How nasty. They were nasty. When they were made, they were nasty.
Yeah. They were, and
I've not watched the others. I've not watched any. Oh yeah, number 3, and that was just totally sadistic. That.
Yeah, Hellraisers. Those. Yeah. Hellraisers. The thing is, there has been a recent one as well.
I've not watched that. I didn't watch the ones after 3, to be honest with you.
It's actually very good, and the ending as well. It's worth watching. It explains a lot. It explains a lot behind it as well. So, yeah, let us know, guys, if you've watched any of these films like Exorcist, Evil Dead, Freddy Krueger's, and Hellraiser. That I like that because it's about interdimensional beings and all these kind of things.
I always remember Bryce said The Abyss was his favourite. I looked at a lot of his early videos. Yeah, The Abyss, it was good.
Abyss. 2 seconds. I'll have to.
The Abyss, that was in the sea, wasn't it?
Yeah. I will have watched it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Robert, in case you missed the beginning, there's going to be a tribute done by Simply Spooky next Friday. I'm not too sure what time, but keep your eyes open for it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that'll be great. Right, yep. The Abyss, it's got Ed Harris in it. I think he's great, by the way. Yeah, that is a good film. I have watched that. It's been a while, actually. So, yeah, thanks, Robert. I might watch that. Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Manipulate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to have to watch that again. It's been a while. And that's it. There's some films you'll find you can watch over and over again. And actually, that for me.
That just reminds me of something I was looking at today, actually. The Water Spirits I was looking at today. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of films as well you watch, and it does make you look things up. Like
Marine Spirits, that's it. Marine Spirits.
Yeah. Yeah, because I suppose that it actually goes back a long, quite a bit, doesn't it?
Long way back, yeah.
But yeah, it's I did enjoy Hellraiser collection because I hope they do some more. Because it's interdimensional. It's based around that block. There's a lot to those movies. Yeah, they're really good. I've just got to check.
Makes you wonder the mind behind it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very, very strange. Yeah, so for anyone who's just joined us at the beginning, definitely check out that tribute for Brian next week. There's also a tribute been put on his page. So if anyone wants to go on there and put tributes on, I think everyone's welcome to do so.
Do apologise, I had an alarm on.
Oh, and also tomorrow night, Ian does have a show. His show's going ahead with Neil. Who is it? Neil Packer.
Neil Packer. Yeah.
Make sure everyone jumps on and watches that as well.
Yeah, I've been to that museum a couple of times actually.
I've always wanted to go, but I've never managed to get up there. Yeah, Fearless Vampire Hunters. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I don't think I've watched that one.
Oh, you should.
I like these films. I will check that out. Definitely.
Fearless Vampire Hunters. Yeah, that was wow.
Definitely. So yeah, I mean, another one what comes to mind as well is Children at Corn.
Oh yeah.
The first one I watched of that, that I found that scary. Comedy.
Yeah, it's funny. It's amusing. It's crazy.
When you said Fearless Vampire Hunters, it made me think of a comedy as well. It's got James Corden in it. Oh. They go to a little English village and they end up fighting. They end up fighting a load of
women.
Yeah,
I've seen it. Yeah, it was mad, wasn't it? Yeah, they're turned into zombies, aren't they? Yeah. All the women are turned into zombies. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah, I laughed at that one. That was amusing. That.
Yeah.
Roman Polanski, that's him, yeah. Oh, crackers. That film is crackers. You got to watch it, John. Fearless Vampire Hunters.
Yeah, I will. I'll check that out.
It's a bit like that vampire thing, that Love at First Bite, innit? That was cracked as well.
Right, that were it. It were lesbian vampire killers. James
Trust.
Yeah,
you.
yeah, that's yeah, yeah. That was the movie James Corden were in, and it's just so funny. The whole fucking, it is a comedy. But yeah, that's the movie. I had to look it up because I forgot what it was about. But yeah, they just go to a village, don't they? And it all turns, and they're trying to get back to the minibus, and that's all they're trying to do.
Yeah,
yeah, that were funny. That. So yeah, Children at Corn, and then that movie. Those movies, I believe there's 9 of those.
It's a 9 of them. Good God.
Yeah, it snuck up on me.
One, I thought I was thinking one, sir.
Yeah, I've watched them all. But it's really good because it shows you kids getting moving on through world and ended up in a town, and it is in a school, like just a normal school, and it shows you how it creeps back in, and it manages to grab that power. It's GB was called Dance of the Vampires.
Dance of the Vampires.
Yeah. I found this about movies as well. Seventh Dimension. I was looking for a movie called Seventh Dimension, and I couldn't find it. And then I realised it was called Beacon 77. And it's about some college students in London. They're in a flat, and they're using computers to look at Bible code in a different dimension, in a different way to get the message. And then a government agency remote views them and starts like messing them up and attacking them. And I find it a great movie. It's not an Hollywood production; it's an independent movie, and I like all types of movies. So I like Hollywood, independent, and I couldn't find it. But the version I've got is called Seventh Dimension. But if you're trying to look it up, I think it's Beacon 77. The other one as well.
I watched something a few weeks ago, and it was one of them B movies. I tell you what, it was a belter.
Yeah, you get some amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was brilliant. I can't remember what the bloody name of it was, though.
Yeah, I mean,
go back and have a look.
Yeah, you get some amazing movies come out. I love watching them all types, mate.
Well, it's like that Nefarious, isn't it?
Yeah. If has anyone in comments, if you have, let us know. Have you watched Nefarious? That is brilliant.
You can watch that. They don't cost you. It's on. I thought it's on YouTube. That as well.
Yeah.
You watch it on YouTube. You should watch that. The demon in that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. You see, I like that because it's showing you and explaining to you how demons work. Are these? And when we say demons or demonic, we're talking nefarious people, spirits. If something's anti-freedom or life or enlightenment, it's a demon. It's negative. And it shows you how it works. It's really good.
Do you know what? What scene I thought was absolutely heartbreaking in that was when he was on death row, the man.
Oh yeah.
And they ask him if he wants his last meal, and the demon comes out and says no.
Yeah, because it's torturing him.
It denied him that. Yeah. Oh, that.
Yeah,
was so cruel.
Yeah.
That was so cruel.
Yeah, I mean. I
remember sitting there and saying to them, "You absolute bastard."
Yeah. Actually, that does take me back as well. The demon even picked electrocution because it's one of the worst ways to go. And that reminds me of another movie from me. Like, I'm in single digits as an age, I'm sure. House 3, and it starts with an electrocution. It's burst in his veins, and it's horrific. And that actually leads me to say,
Ryan's played a fantastic evil person.
Liam Neeson Nazi movie. You've left me thinking of that.
Yeah, and I can't remember the name of it, but he was an absolute. Oh.
I'll look at that one. I'll look at that. But yeah, House 3 with electrocution. That's nuts. But just this year, a guy got to choose his way of execution, and he chose firing Schindler's List. Yeah,
Schindler's List, brilliant film.
What a film!
Absolutely, yeah, that's a corker of a film. That
the girl with red coat. Yeah. That sticks in your head, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that sticks into your head. That. And then, I've gone. Wow, the brain's wiped. Yeah, in America this year, the guy chose his method of execution. It was firing squad because he thought it were quick, but something went wrong, and he were alive for 4 minutes.
Oh God.
Yeah, terrible. Yeah, it's black and white, and then it's only girl in red.
Yeah, that's right.
She's in a queue or something, isn't she? Yeah. It's brutal.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've learned a lot from movies as well. So it's like Freddy Krueger, you think, no, but apparently inspiration behind that was apparently there were immigrants to America. I think they were Chinese, and they were workers, and they were getting night terrors, and some were dying in their sleep in real life. And that were hello there.
Hello.
NNW Multiverse Network. And they were dying in their sleep, and that were inspiration behind Freddy Krueger. Well, it helped part of inspiration behind Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
You know, and then same again with Pet Sematary. I believe when he were in an house doing his writing, and he realised across the road there were a path leading down to a pet cemetery. So you know, he went from there. So there's a lot. Movies are based a lot in some kind of fact or from some kind of real event.
Yeah. It's like the Entity, isn't it? That was supposed to be a true story.
Oh yeah, Entity, yeah.
That's weird.
I like that film. I'm trying to think what year that were made. Let's check. See, the Entity.
It's obviously beefed up for the film, but it actually was based on a true story. So
yeah, Entity 2012. There's a 2012 version.
I'm surprised they've not done a redo of that, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. So some of these movies are amazing.
Don't get some of blockbusters anymore. Jaws, yeah.
Jaws, man. Yeah.
Yeah, the plastic. Yeah, the rubber fish. The rubber fish.
Yeah, I mean, it tends to be one of those where you wait for There's a lot what you wait for like Halloween. So Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends. Which sorry, but
you know what I'm waiting for the new Highlander. I love that Highlander films. Should be good.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I will look forward to that. To be fair, yeah.
I think it's him who did the Witcher is playing the part.
Yeah. Yeah, he's yeah. That should be a good movie.
So I shall be watching that just for that. Yeah.
For that, yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean, Halloween seems to be a time for me to look out for, a good movie. Due to horror, but yes, yeah, a good summer belter. It's movies did take a step back as well with the writers' strike.
Yeah,
COVID. And I think they're trying to catch up from that as well. And also censorship and some certain narratives they put in. It's
Jodie Foster concert. Yeah, that was I didn't mind that one either. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, for instance, I liked Halloween Kills. I thought that were an amazing film. Halloween Ends. Have you seen that, Annette?
No.
Absolutely, for me, absolute disaster. Terrible. But I've been looking at writing a film. I'm putting a pitch deck together for one. And I've got another one what I've talked about to someone, and I know how to carry Halloween on, basically. The way it makes sense. So strangely enough, I've been talking to people about that. But yeah, I love Halloween films.
Not been many of them, at all. Seem to be running out of ideas. They just seem to be redoing, don't they?
Yeah, the new stuff. Yeah, it is a struggle, isn't it? I've got an idea for a movie, which is it's not been done before. So I'm putting something together for that. Yeah, Robert, that's absolutely and that it breaks me, it kills me. The thing is, the first Joker film with Phoenix in, brilliant. And he's brilliant, by the way. Because if you ask me, that is Joker. Someone that comes from a broken... Heath Ledger as well, amazing. Broken, totally down at bottom. And then it flips. That is a brilliant film, Joker. The second one...
Oh, Keith Ledger one.
That Joker one with Lady Gaga in.
Oh, I've not seen.
What happened?
What happened? Why did you do it?
Now, do you know what? After he got caught in first one, if he did, you never know. He ends up in an asylum. He has a bad nightmare, and it includes Lady Gaga. Let's move on to number 3, quick. And save the old Joker idea, please. Because that second one, I was watching it, I'm like this. I'm like, I was just dying inside.
Have you watched The New Crow? I've not seen it. I can remember the original. I like the original. It was really good.
Yeah, and do you know what? I'm one of them where I can disconnect myself from an old movie or from a book.
I've seen it's a Joker series.
Oh yeah, I love Joker.
Yeah.
If you look at my profile picture, it's inspired off Joker, Last Laugh, and I've wrote a poem about it. I love Joker because my question is he a bad guy or is he the creation at failings of society? So it's like that's why I like Joker, because it's one of them things you got to look at.
Yeah,
it's easy to blame bad guy, but how did bad guy get there? You've got to look at all these things. But yeah, Joker. That Joker 2, I just died watching it. Just died watching it, and that terrible.
So definitely won't be watching that.
Yeah, you've killed you've
You've ruined it for
Robert, you've killed me, reminding me how bad that was. The thing is, I've got note against Lady Gaga either, because is it in American? It's a series. American Horror Stories.
Oh, Bryn, I love that.
They're brilliant. Them.
I was glued to them.
Yeah, definitely. And Lady Gaga's in one way. It's the hotel.
Yeah.
And she did great. She, as an evil kind of queenie kind of person, ace. That, but there's a theory behind that Joker. Some say they had to destroy Joker because the Joker, they realise, becomes an icon for people in real life, literally. And so they wanted to kill it, so you don't like the Joker. So you don't. There's a lot of people what might want to inspire from Joker. You know, one thing that they don't want, the system doesn't want, is for people to become the Joker in real life. So
you know what?
they destroyed that thing on purpose. I don't know, but you never know.
One series that I haven't watched, and that's that Bates Motel. I don't know if you've watched it or not. I keep seeing it, going to things, but I've not watched it. Everyone said it's supposed to be brilliant. I've not got around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Amazing. Yeah, that is brilliant. Definitely. No, I haven't seen Bates Hotel.
Everyone says it's brilliant, and you should watch it.
I might check it out.
There's another series I did watch, and it's called Evil. That's good. That's really good.
Is it with a policeman? Is it a policeman and a psychic gets together?
No. This is a priest. It's priest, nun. Just a general any woman. It's all about demons and stuff.
Are they solving crimes?
It's like they're looking at things that come into like the Vatican.
Oh, I ain't seen it.
Yeah, it's meant. It's really
I'll be watching that.
I was glued to it. I was really pissed when it finished.
Yeah. That's it.
Come to the end of something, it's gone.
Fallout, brilliant. I did enjoy that. That woman's really like she comes across as quite odd. I don't know, but I love Axolotl in that. That Axolotl were insane. But there's some movies as well, like Wishmaster. I don't know if you remember that.
Ace.
Yeah,
I've watched that. Not going back a few months now. I watched all them.
Yeah, and
at a weekend, so I'll watch these. I watched them right.
Yeah, I love those movies. Now, with Wishmaster, I thought Azu Mazda is the god, so I looked it up, and that's a god from Zoroastrianism, one of the oldest religions on earth, and it's Azu Mazda. And then, so I started looking into it, and when I thought I saw it, I looked into it, and like there's 101 names of Azu Mazda. Now, I've always seen 101 as a not good number. You get room 101. That's where Winston ends up in 1984. If something's rubbish, you put it in room 101. Evil. Yeah, that's where your nightmares are. But then I looked and I thought, what if they want you to think 101's a bad number? Because if you actually look at 101 in Zoroastrianism, it's a great number, and that's 101 names of Azu Mazda. So depending on what you want from him, you call him a different name, and it's 101 names. Yeah, and that were all from me watching Wishmaster. So I love films. I learn loads. But it's good. 13 Ghosts as well. I found
that's
that one amazing.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Are they not doing another one of them? I'm sure it's been advertised somewhere that they'll be doing another one.
Yeah, Yeah, I've heard about this. I'll obviously want to watch that because
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that were amazing.
I think with numbers as well. I think the best one I've seen with numbers is what was it called? The Knowing.
The Knowing, yeah. You see, I like John Cusack. I love those films with him in it. But Knowing is brilliant. I've watched that
Jigsaw
probably more than 5 times. Jigsaw movies, yeah.
You see, that's what I don't watch films like. I don't mind the like horror films where there's like vampires and stuff like. But I don't like anything to do with cutting up humans or anything. I don't like it.
Yeah. I love those movies.
They do make me physically sick.
Yeah. Jigsaw movies. Yeah, that is pushing. Yeah, it pushes boundaries. I do enjoy them. I think I've watched them all actually. Yeah. What age would you say you were when you first saw your first horror movie? And
about 12, I think.
Yeah.
Don't forget, in them days you only had like 4 channels, so you weren't watching much.
Yeah,
like the horror, Hammer House or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I think I was 6 when I picked up those videos. I mean, I was looking at it as well. Humans have a fascination with fear because fear does a lot of good things. It teaches you a lot. Also, there's a way that if you contemplate certain things that scare you and you get to understand it, when things happen in real life, you're more controlled. Some say it works for some people, not all. But anyway, and I was thinking to myself, I've got a child myself. I'm in kitchen making food, and I hear Annabelle. I'm like, what? And she's 6. My kid's 6 at this time. Yeah, I thought, what's going off here? Walked in, Dad. Listen, my dolls don't do this. I'm like, what are you watching? You're watching Annabelle. Yeah, I used your Netflix account. I'm like, right. And I saw this doll, so I thought I'd watch it. Right, okay. And then in my mind, I was like, I just felt, I've seen these films. I'm all right with there's no sexual reference.
Yeah.
So, all right, see how it goes, shall we? See if we get any nightmares. She watched it. She went, this was really good. And then she watched me. The next one was The Nun.
Oh, The Nun.
I found that amazing. That film was brilliant. The Nun. But as you know, it starts with someone, a nun hanging herself. Yeah. She's watched that probably more than 10 times. That's one of her go-to movies for relaxing. Yeah, that was a relaxing film. Thing is, she's 10 now. Yeah, she's watched all the Insidious, Conjuring, Texas Chainsaw Massacres. She's watched them all. She don't watch Disney. She loves horror films. She just loves horror. And you know what? Not one nightmare.
It's like my granddaughter. She's the same.
Yeah. Not one nightmare. And it's got to a point where she puts a film on now. It needs everything else is lame. Thing is, she don't want to go to cinema. Only one that I went, let's go to cinema, and it was Minecraft movie, which, by the way, I found amazing. It's a brilliant film, I think. I went to it. Look, we play Minecraft. It's got Jack Black in it. She loves him because it is in tribute song.
Yeah.
Tribute. Me and her sing that together. She went, go on then, I'll watch it. And then as she's there watching it, she went, this was a lot better than what I thought. And she loves that movie. So, it worked out in the end. Right, pictures.
Felix Van Papen's went to pictures, was about 10, walked on back.
Yeah, I can imagine. Fearless Vampire Hunters. Yes. 10.
You got to watch that, John.
I'm gonna have to watch it. Yeah, I will do.
It is funny. It is stupidly funny.
Yeah, you know, funny thing is,
it's ridiculous, but it's so ridiculous. It's so.
I like them though. Yeah, they're good. You can have a laugh. Do you know what she had to? There's only one film that my kids turned off halfway through, and you won't believe it. Jackass.
Jackass, yeah.
Because it's real stuff, and she don't like it. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, bats flying about. Yeah. Thing is, I've remembered watching a film and then walking up steps and thinking, I'm going to turn the light on. You know.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it so.
Films open you up, don't they? They put you on an edge. You know, you start being aware. That's instantly.
Have you ever had anyone where you've watched something like that and they've turned all the lights out, knowing full well you've got to go upstairs and they jump out on you?
Yeah, I've had that. Yeah. We had a when I were at school. There were some girls that wanted to watch Pet Sematary, and there were 3 of those guys, and we joined them to watch movie, right? And we watched it, but we had all lights off. You know, we're having a sleepover and all this. And someone decided to do that, didn't they? Lights are all off. Film just finishes. Someone just jumps out. I think everybody were just like, but I don't make a noise. I freeze. I go like that. But yeah, all girls were screaming. But I remember the first movie that got people.
You couldn't do that at our house. You couldn't have anyone round to watch film and turn the light up. You used to hear, "Get that bloody light turned on. What if you're doing in there?"
Yeah.
Watching.
Yeah. I've very rarely got lights on me. I have low light levels. Rather when you open the front door.
Yeah, waffling rattled, yeah.
Yeah, you just watch a scary movie. You go upstairs, and it all it feels like. Hi, William. How you doing? We're just talking about movies. Any that you remember? Any that have stuck with you? That kind of thing. We've just gone through a few that we've watched. A few of my first ones are Evil Dead, Freddy Krueger, Texas Chainsaw Massacre as well. And these films are inspired by serial killers, you know, like Ed Gein and these kind of people.
Oh, I can remember one I watched was a little old man in a chair, and he had a hammer, and he kept bringing the woman to him while he hit, but he wasn't hitting her. I think, oh,
God, yeah, I know, Matt. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I mean, again, my kid, she watched Texas Chainsaw, The Conjuring. Oh, I love those films. I like them.
There's another one of them, and aren't there? On its way.
Yeah, I mean, Insidious Last Key. That were good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hills of Eyes. You see, that film alone got me thinking, is this real? You know, is there a village, not like that deformed people, but is there a village where people stayed behind? And guess what? There is. There is an area in Nevada zone, nuclear test zone. They moved people onto an island. They never moved them back. It's still an argument ongoing, actually. But some people stayed behind. Mm-hmm. And there's some places like that where no one's been back out to. And I believe
Nevada.
Nevada.
Don't know what the hell's there, do you? Don't know what's there. Yeah.
Exactly. And apparently in Nevada's, there's more empty, abandoned villages and towns than there is lived in. So, yeah, mate, you've got to... You see, that's what I do. I look at something, I think, I wonder. And I look it up, and it's like, wow, that's amazing. In Nevada, I think it's got something like 400 and something abandoned settlements, something daft like that, and it's like, what? You can't believe that vastness, can you? Coming from UK.
No, because we've not got like that, have we, at all? We're little.
Yeah, so we're not. Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot. If I won money, I'd be touring Nevada's abandoned places. But they do say you've got to be careful because there were a recent one in Texas where people went in and elite people living illegally had just took this abandoned village. So you've got to be careful. You don't know what's there.
No, you don't. You could go and end up never coming back. No one ever see you again. Oh,
yeah.
No.
But yeah,
hotel in it, and that thing's like, oh.
Yeah. You said that hotel. You see, when you say hotel, I think Shining. I love that film.
There was a spin-off from that as well, weren't there? God, I can't remember what it was called. What did they call that?
What's that, sorry?
There was a spin-off from that, a film.
They've made they've made a second one. Messed Asleep or something.
Something like that.
God, yeah. I watched it. It was amazing. And they're like hunting them down, aren't they?
Yeah. The blue people in America, backwards people.
By the way, Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
Dr. Sleep, brilliant. Loved it. 2019. Strange. The blue people in American backwards people. Yeah. God. See, I did enjoy Cabin in Woods. Those films were good. Deliverance. Julian Banjo's tuning it. I love those movies.
Watched one. I can't remember the name of it. And it was it was about demon. It was passed by touching. They were looking for it. I thought it was Denzel Washington.
Right.
Oh, what was it called? Yeah, demon. It passed on
through touching.
The demon was doing bloody all sorts while it was in people's and he had tracked it down. But it was going from person to person with touch, just passed around.
Oh, right, okay.
Isolated it in the woods, with no one around, obviously. Because if it went into him, he couldn't get out. And I think, but there might have been a chance of another one of that because a cat came bleeding, wandering.
Ah, right, okay, yeah. See, it had to be a cat, didn't it? Yeah,
it had to be a poor cat.
Pretty evil, those things. I'm a dog person. Cats, they're just evil. I like cats. I like dogs more. But yeah, Evil Dead. It just reminds me of Ash versus Evil Dead, the series.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kids gotta watch that.
Yeah. My kids also watch that as well.
I think the last one with him, it was Army of Darkness, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Is that third one? Third Evil Dead?
Yeah.
In his retrieving book at Necronomicon. That's amazing. Brilliant. Again, brilliant film. Those Vikings are attacking car.
Yeah.
With swords.
Mad, wasn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Vikings at knights. They're just knights, aren't they? Any Peter Sellers movies?
Yeah,
definitely. But yeah, I like John Cusack. I like movies he's in. So there's like Ghost Rider. I enjoy that. I enjoy those films. But yeah, it's sometimes you do feel like they're all running out of ideas.
Yeah.
And
that new vampire one, wasn't there, recently, about the girl who they kidnapped this girl, didn't they? And she turned out to be a vampire.
Yeah.
The father was the worst one ever.
Yeah. It's there
was that one in the house that you mentioned in our one the other day, where they're quoting the Bible. He lets him into the house. Is it Heretic?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I've watched that about 3-4 times because I enjoy that film. I like how it's that deception. It's deceivingly nice, brilliant.
But it's not. Oh no, it's not nice.
Yeah, but he acts it at first, but then you can see him as well playing a game like Blueberry Pie, but really is well, I'm not going to say too much. If you're wanting to watch a film at some point, guys, Heretic, I found that amazing. Dark Ties. I'm just looking because there's some horrors coming up. Apparently, there's going to be another one of those Terrifiers coming out. It might be the last one. So I will look forward to that. Did you ever watch that Us?
Us.
Picture a woman holding some scissors.
I started watching it and then I didn't finish watching it. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, Robert. 2 young church girls, yeah. Heretic is on about.
Yeah. About 2 young church girls. Yeah, they were from Church of Mormonism, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they go to his door, and he just plays the game. It's how he plays that game. It's. I found that a good film.
Right, we've got 2 minutes left, John. Tell me, what do you think of Stone Tape Theory?
You see, it's one of them where it makes sense to me. Everything's vibration. Certain materials capture energy. I mean, that's the science bit.
Yeah, Robert, good one.
The others, yeah, that's a good one. But
58, 2 minutes.
Yeah, when it comes to Stone Tape Theory, scientifically, to me in my head, it could make sense. Spiritually, why not? There's a lot of things at play in there that we probably don't understand. So, I think there's some credibility to it. I started. How long have I been a paranormal investigator? Started in '97.
Right, and I think with that one, we're going to have to come to an end in a minute. Anyway, next week, we've got monitoring spirits. We're going to do monitoring spirits, and hopefully Mickey will join us.
Yeah.
We've not heard yet. I've not heard back off Mickey, but hopefully. And don't forget tomorrow to join catch Freaky Friday tomorrow night, Simply Spooker. With the guest is Neil Packer.
Yep.
So
definitely.
For tonight, guys, we're going to have to go because it's 9 o'clock.
Yep, definitely. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us, and for all those who will watch it later on.
See you later.
See ya.